My name is Yuya Shindo. I'm on vacation at a seaside tourist spot with my wife Mitsuki for our wedding anniversary. We've been so busy lately that we haven't been able to spend much time together. Being able to spend time with Mitsuki during this trip makes me incredibly happy. As I gazed at the ocean, savoring the joy of being here with my beloved Mitsuki.
Are you crying, Yuya?
I'm not crying. This angel peering at me is my wife, Mitsuki. She's cute, smart, and a perfect woman. I still feel like I'm dreaming that someone like Mitsuki agreed to marry me. While I was feeling emotional, Mitsuki spotted an ice cream shop and looked at me with sparkling eyes.
Yuya, they're selling soft serve ice cream. Let's get some.
Local soft serve ice cream? I want some too. There's no way I could refuse when Mitsuki invites me so eagerly. Happily, we headed straight to the ice cream shop together. As we stood in line looking at the menu together... What flavor is this?
Let's see. White bait?
White bait? We ended up nervously ordering the white bait soft serve ice cream. While its appearance was quite impactful, it actually turned out to be pretty delicious. Afterward, we spent time walking hand in hand along the seaside, enjoying a lovely date. But while Mitsuki's in the restroom, I'll look for places she might like. Sure is crowded since it's a holiday. I need to make sure we don't get separated. As I stood alone with a map in a busy corner of the tourist area waiting for Mitsuki, a lively group of women passed by in front of me. Oh, what a lively group. All women. Maybe friends on a trip? Then one of them suddenly stopped and spoke to me.
Shindo.
Huh? Hagino? When I saw the face of the woman who stopped to talk to me, I nearly jumped. Why's Hagino in a place like this? She was someone I didn't want to meet. She's my former boss who always looked down on me and made fun of me at my previous workplace. As soon as she recognized me, she smiled nastily. I have a bad feeling about this.
My, what are you doing in a place like this? Don't tell me you're traveling alone. How lonely.
I'm not alone.
We're on a girls' trip, traveling with workplace friends to refresh from daily stress. Unlike you, aren't I elegant?
Girls' trip at this age? No, she won't listen to me at all, like always. But I have to properly convey that I'm not traveling alone. After all, this is a very important trip. I'm traveling with my wife for our wedding anniversary. When I managed to tell Hagino that this was an anniversary trip and not a solo journey, she and her friends were surprised. But then they pointed at me and burst out laughing.
You married? No way. How awful.
Awful? And why are you laughing?
What an unfortunate woman to marry such a dull man.
What? Unfortunate?
I would absolutely refuse to marry someone like Shindo. Me too. He seems so boring.
You're saying such horrible things. As Hagino and her friends laughed openly and mocked me, I could only turn red and remain silent.
That woman must be quite plain herself.
What? Plain?
Definitely. She probably couldn't get anyone else and just settled for Shindo. In a way, they're perfect for each other.
Not just insulting me, but my wife Mitsuki too. I felt my face burning with anger. Please, stop insulting my wife.
Huh? I can't hear you.
The dull guy is saying something. Just ignore him. Let's go. It's a waste of our precious vacation time to deal with him.
In the end, Hagino and her friends left, laughing cheerfully as if I didn't matter at all. Even though it was supposed to be a special trip, I felt like crying after having Mitsuki insulted.
Yuya, what's wrong?
When Mitsuki returned, she worriedly called out to me. But I didn't want her to know about being mocked by Hagino and her friends, so I pretended nothing was wrong. Oh, I was just trying to find places you might like. I can't decide between the shrine and the temple.
The shrine and temple? Let's go to both.
Okay, let's go to both. I don't want to make Mitsuki sad during our special trip. Though I was bothered by what Hagino and her friends had said, I quietly tucked away my anger, confusion, and sadness inside myself. However, that evening, we unexpectedly ran into Hagino and her group again at the restaurant. Mitsuki had just stepped away to take a phone call, and I'd been basking in the happiness of being alone with Mitsuki in this romantic restaurant.
Ugh, running into a plain couple even here, too? And at such a fancy restaurant, too.
I feel the same way. Running into Hagino and her group twice in one day is painful.
Is it really okay for you to come to such an expensive restaurant when you don't have money, making such efforts for a plain woman?
After all, you quit your job, Shindo. I can only imagine you two are struggling financially.
Once again, they not only mocked me, but decided Mitsuki was plain and laughed. I was about to angrily respond when Hagino and her friends suddenly noticed something and froze.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Yuya. The work call went longer than expected. Who were these people?
Mitsuki! I had jumped to my feet. Standing before us was Mitsuki, who had returned from her phone call. Dressed up for the fancy restaurant, Mitsuki looked like a fairy. Hagino and her friends stared at Mitsuki, pale-faced and speechless. Mitsuki simply smiled at them.
What a surprise to find you here! And you're the reason why Yuya lost his energy, right? What? We didn't do anything.
I mean, why is Mitsuki here? I don't know. And why is she so beautifully dressed up?
Hagino and her friends are stunned. Well, that's natural. Mitsuki's always pretty cute, but she's especially beautiful today.
You.
As I was secretly feeling proud, the pale-faced Hagino suddenly came back to life and frantically pointed at me.
We have something to say to Yuya's wife. I'm Yuya's wife. Mitsuki? No way. You're the president's daughter of our company.
By now you probably figured it out. Mitsuki and Hagino know each other. Actually, Mitsuki's the daughter of the president of the company where I used to work.
Why would Mitsuki marry someone like Shindo? It doesn't make sense.
There's nothing strange about it.
Yuya, explain properly. Someone plain like you couldn't possibly be married to Mitsuki.
While that's certainly something I think about too, Hagino and her friends were pressing me for an explanation, so I had no choice but to explain how Mitsuki and I got married. Actually, we were dating since back when I was at the company.
What? Dating since then?
And now we're in our 3rd year of marriage.
3 years? Since when?
Apparently, my responses were quite shocking to Hagino and her friends. They turned pale and started trembling.
You got married right after leaving the company?
Yes. We've been dating for 2 years, and I had her father's permission.
Her father? You mean our company president?
That's right. Hagino and her friends were becoming increasingly panicked. Mitsuki and I met about 6 years ago. At that time, Mitsuki came to my department as a new employee, hiding her identity as the president's daughter in order to learn about fieldwork and the company's actual operations. I was assigned to be her trainer at that time. Even back then, Mitsuki was cute and smart, and she was immediately targeted by Hagino and her friends.
When I was assigned as a new employee, Hagino and the others wouldn't teach me properly. Instead, they kept giving me wrong information. But every time that happened, Yuya noticed, and thanks to him, I was able to learn my job properly. Because of Hagino's bullying, everyone in the department ignored me. But only Yuya was consistently kind and taught me my work carefully from the beginning. While Hagino and her friends were terrible people who slacked off and bullied new employees, Yuya was always fair and very cool. Terrible people?
Hagino and her friends froze suddenly, being called terrible people by Mitsuki. But she didn't mind and smiled at me.
That's when I fell in love with Yuya, so I was the one who confessed to him.
What? Mitsuki confessed to Shindo? I thought it was the other way around.
I was surprised when Mitsuki confessed to me, but I also thought that I liked her. She was always working hard, smiling, humble, and kind.
Yuya?
Mitsuki and I looked at each other, blushing. Ignoring our romantic atmosphere, Hagino frantically pointed at me and shouted.
But Shindo suddenly quit the company. I heard it was because he hated the work. Hagino, lying is wrong. What? Actually, you all forced Yuya into quitting, didn't you? Well...
Faced with Mitsuki's cold stare, Hagino and her friends became flustered and hurriedly looked away.
But actually, Yuya didn't quit because of your bullying. What? If it wasn't because of our bullying, then why?
I quit the company when Mitsuki was transferred to a different department, but around that time, the president recommended that I transfer to another company.
Transfer to another company? Yes, Yuya had proven his ability and my father had approved of our relationship. So Yuya transferred to another company at my father's recommendation, partly as training to become the next president. Shindo is going to be the next president?
As Mitsuki proudly explained, Hagino and her friends became even paler. I was surprised too, but if her father has such expectations for me, I thought I should work hard to meet them.
Wait, you mean you're really going to become president?
Yes, when that time comes, I look forward to working with you.
No!
When I bowed my head, for some reason, Hagino and her friends remained pale and completely stunned. Then Mitsuki looked at them again with her beautiful smile and said,
Yuya is very kind. You guys were pretty upset when you found out that I was the president's daughter after you bullied me so much. But I didn't get rid of you, did I? Yes. That's because Yuya asked me not to punish you. Shindo? And yet Yuya retired and he's no longer your subordinate or anything. But you still do terrible things to Yuya.
Is Mitsuki angry? Mitsuki, I'm happy that you're angry on my behalf, but it's okay. I'm fine. So calm down.
Yuya, I love you so much.
Suddenly confessing in public? Mitsuki's sudden confession made me turn bright red, and I could only stammer. But she continued her confession, while glaring at Hagino and her friends.
Yuya is fair and honest to everyone. You always work hard for the company, and you trust and look up to me. I deeply love someone like you.
Thank you, Mitsuki. That makes me happy. But I wish you'd look at me while making that confession. After all, Mitsuki, you're working hard every day as the president's daughter for the company's sake. This trip was a precious chance to spend time together with you, even while you're busy. I wanted to enjoy it to the fullest, but instead, this happened. I'm really sorry. I prepared for this trip wanting her to forget about work and have fun. But who would have thought we'd run into Hagino and her friends and cause such a scene at this fancy restaurant? I felt dejected.
Yuya?
But when Mitsuki noticed my mood, she quickly came to my side and took my hand.
Yuya has nothing to apologize for. This is all because Hagino and her friends picked a fight with us. What? We weren't trying to pick a fight. You're saying you weren't trying to pick a fight? You really need to reflect on your daily behavior. Our behavior? You said such terrible things to Yuya and you don't even want to be sorry? Yuya didn't say anything out of consideration for me. But I could hear your loud voices perfectly well.
What? You heard, Mitsuki? As Hagino and her friends cowered in fear, Mitsuki became even more intimidating.
Because of you all, you've caused terrible interference in Yuya's anniversary trip. How do you plan to take responsibility? We're so sorry.
We deeply apologize, Mitsuki. It was just a momentary impulse. We didn't mean to interfere. Please forgive us.
Ooh, Mitsuki has become completely villainous. Even Mitsuki like this is cute and lovely, though. It seems she finally lost her patience with this incident. While she remained lovey-dovey with me during the rest of our trip, once we returned to the company, she gathered evidence that Hagino and her friends were still bullying other employees and had them punished. I tried to stop her, but she said it's better to have fewer problems when I become president. I respect and am deeply grateful to Mitsuki for fighting at the company for my future's sake. And I'm studying every day to make the company even better when I become president, for the sake of Mitsuki, whom I love and adore. After receiving Mitsuki's report, Hagino and her friends were disciplined by the company and transferred to different regional branches. I hear they're now being closely monitored by their respective department heads and are working properly and seriously. As for Mitsuki and me, we continue to live happily in love. Today's a rare day off for both of us, so we're having a relaxing date at home. Thank you so much, Mitsuki. Because of you, I've regained my peace of mind.
There's nothing to thank me for. After all, you're my dear husband and our important future president.
Whoa. Today Mitsuki's being sweet again.
Oh, and Father was saying that once you finish your training at the other company, he wants you to come back.
What? Father-in-law said that?
Yeah, then we can be together at the company again.
Together with this angel at work too. Ah, how wonderful. Feeling happy, I hugged Mitsuki tightly. Mitsuki, let's go on another trip. Just the two of us.
Yeah, next time I want to go to Nagano.
Nagano? Is there something you want to see there?
In Nagano, they have wasabi soft serve ice cream.
Wasabi? I instinctively held my nose, imagining the taste, but seeing Mitsuki laugh happily made me look forward to even the wasabi ice cream. Actually, I'm looking forward to seeing Mitsuki's reaction when she eats the wasabi ice cream. Being able to give my all to both work and private life together with my beloved Mitsuki, I'm truly happy right now.
Hello, thank you for your help. The illustrations are due tomorrow, right? I think I can deliver them by today. Yes, thank you very much. Goodbye. Phew! Just a little bit more work to go today. I'm going to finish it. My name is Shizukishi Kento, and I'm an illustrator. Until now, I've been working on a small scale, but since I started posting something on social networking site last year, I've been kept busy. Recently, I started regularly opening up solo exhibitions. And I've also been collaborating with various good brands, and I've been getting more and more work. Up until then, my main job was drawing illustrations for book covers. But even so, I never thought I'd be so lucky with my work. You never know what life has in store for you. Even though I was so bad when I was at university. It was when I was at university that I started my current job. The university I attended was a design university, and it was full of students who loved making things. I chose my current job because I liked books, and thought I could do work using my illustrations, which I was good at. Classes are over today, so I'm going home to finish the work I was asked to do.
Class is over. Let's go for a drink.
Oh, I have a part-time job, sorry.
Should we go for a drink tomorrow then?
Oh, that free?
That's right. I'm starting a part-time job next month.
You say that, but you're not going to, are you?
Well, it's a possibility.
You gotta work.
My student life is not that exciting. Well, I'm just grateful that I'm able to work. That's right, I'm not really good at socializing anyway. And I think I turned down any invitation. Then, the environment I'm in now is the best.
Yo, Kento, what are you doing?
Shogo. This guy's name is Takizawa Shogo. He's got a good vibe and is good looking, but there is always people around him, mostly girls. But apparently, Shogo is quite popular. Every time I see him, he's with a different girl. I'm not doing anything. What do you want?
You're so cold. Don't say that. I want to be friends with you.
Friends?
Yeah, all the people around me are girls. I want a guy friend too.
What? You mean you don't want to be with us?
No, that's not it. There are things only guys can talk about together, you know? Right, Kento?
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's hang out sometime.
It's fine with me.
Let's exchange contact details. I'll call you later.
And so, Shogo exchanged contact details with me, and then he was gone in a flash. I remember thinking how amazing it was that he was so smooth. A few days later, I was called out by Shogo and went to a nearby cafe.
Hey, Kento, over here.
Oh, Shogo. What's up all of a sudden?
I just wanted to ask you something. I heard you started your own business.
Yeah, sort of.
That's amazing. I've always wanted to start my own business too.
Why don't you try it too then?
No, I can't do it now. Can only live playing around when you're in university. What are you gonna do if you don't play around now?
Huh?
Well, that's how it is. From now on, I might be indebted to you for various things.
I didn't really understand what he meant by indebted at the time. But from then on, I started to be used by him for his own convenience.
Kento, sorry. I drank too much and ran out of money. Can you pay for it instead?
What? Why me?
Why not? I'm your friend. And you started your own business, so you must have money, right? Please?
What? Shizuku-ishi? You started your own business? That's amazing!
But...
Please? I can't get home without paying.
Fine.
Thanks. As they say, a friend is what you need after all.
After that, Shogo did whatever he wanted.
Kento, tomorrow's my birthday and I'm having a drinking party. Can you come?
I'm a bit uncomfortable in places where there are a lot of people.
Just come and show your face for a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, it's my birthday, so bring me a present. Right, I want a brand name wallet. That'll be a good present.
Uh,
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow then.
In the end, I attended the birthday party with the brand name wallet Shogo said he wanted. It was then that I realized that Shogo had been using me for his own convenience. I realized that he had probably approached me for money after finding out that I had started my own business. I realized this, and I decided to cut all ties with Shogo. Then, something happened that changed my life as a university student.
Kento, can I ask you for a favor?
What?
I've been playing a little too much. Can you lend me 200,000 yen?
What?
Please? You're my friend, right?
Sorry, but I can't lend you that kind of money.
Why not? It's okay, right? You started your own business.
You approached me for money, didn't you? You can't be forgiven even if you call someone a friend. So I'm sorry, but I'm cutting you off.
Hey, Kento, wait a second.
I deleted Shogo's contact details, and I thought I had completely cut off all ties with him. The next day, I was plunged into hell. I felt something was wrong when I entered the classroom. Everyone was looking at me and whispering.
Look, Shizukuishi's here.
He's doing some shady business, right?
No way, he seems so quiet. How scary.
Shogo said he was being recruited into a dangerous cult.
Wow, that's dangerous. I'll stay away from him.
People spread rumors about things I had no knowledge of, and before I knew it, I was completely isolated at university. It felt like I was being talked about wherever I went. I became more and more depressed. At the time, I had a girlfriend called Maki, but she heard the rumors about me and broke up with me.
Kento, are those rumors true?
No! Please believe me!
That's the kind of business you were doing? I'm so disappointed. Don't contact me again.
Wait a second! Maki! All the bad things that happened to me, one after another, broke my heart completely. It didn't take a month before I dropped out of university. I felt down as I remembered my time at university. I remembered something unpleasant. I've got to get on with my work. Let's see. Today's meeting is at 2 p.m., so it's about time.
Hello, Shizukuishi. Today's meeting will begin now.
Thank you for your cooperation. This is Morika Chiho, the person in charge. I met her when I was working for a certain author, and we've been in contact ever since. She seems to like my illustrations, and has been introducing me to various authors behind the scenes.
Speaking of which, the last time I introduced your illustration, they thought you were a relative of mine.
You're very enthusiastic about promoting me after all.
Of course, I want you to become more famous.
Thank you very much.
Oh, but you don't want to expand these kind of relationships too much, right? I'll be more careful.
Well, I have a bit of trauma.
Trauma? If you don't mind, can you tell me about it?
Well, actually, I decided to talk to Morika about an incident from my university days. Morika listened to me seriously while nodding her head. And it's a rather boring story.
No, thank you for telling me about it. It must have been tough. But you've worked hard up until now, so I want you to have confidence. Even if you're not good with people, I think you'll get used to it little by little.
That's right. I'm blessed with good people at work now. My distrust of people has improved a lot. It's thanks to you, Morika.
What? Me?
Yes. You've always been so good to me. I hope we can continue to work together in the future.
Of course! I look forward to working with you too!
A few weeks later, I opened a solo exhibition at a friend's cafe. It wasn't a large-scale event, but rather a private one, with the owner of the cafe I was familiar with.
Shizuku-shi, is there anything I can help you with?
Morika, you came.
I'm sorry, I heard the solo exhibition was starting tomorrow, but I thought I could help out somehow.
Thank you very much. It's very helpful. Then, could you put these works on the shelf over there?
I understand.
Thanks to Morika, the preparations for the solo exhibition finished much quicker than I had expected. It was a great help to have you here, Morika.
I'm glad I could be of help. By the way, your paintings are really wonderful. There are some works I've never seen before too. Are these new?
Yes, I drew these especially for this exhibition.
Wow, that's great. Actually, there are lots of artists I'd like to introduce.
Thank you so much for always introducing them to me. Oh, by the way, when this is finished, I'd like to give it to you as a present.
What? Are you sure?
Yes, I'm always indebted to you.
Thank you. I'll put it up in my room.
The next day, my exhibition started. The shop was full of customers, which I hadn't expected.
Shizuku-shi, it's packed. It makes me happy too.
It's thanks to you, Morika. I'm sure you did a lot of advertising.
Well, the more customers, the better, right?
Thank you very much. I don't know how to thank you.
No, please don't worry about it. Oh, I have an appointment after this, so I'll be leaving now.
Just as Morika was leaving, several businessmen came in. The businessmen, who looked rather flashy, were talking loudly while looking around at my work.
Hey, look at this painting. I wonder if it was done by a junior high school student.
You can open an exhibition at this level?
That's true. If it were me, I'd be too embarrassed to show it to anyone.
It looks like they're selling the works too.
What? 20,000 yen is too expensive. If it were 500 yen, I might buy it.
What are those guys? They're so crude. Wait, it's Shogo! He doesn't seem to realize that it's my exhibition. I can't just leave it like this. Excuse me, you're bothering the other customers, so could you please leave?
What? We came all this way to see this. Wait, Kento? Oh, this is your exhibition. That's why it's so lame.
It's rude to the other customers. Please, leave.
What? Are you angry I called it lame? But it's true. But there's nothing I can do.
This guy's persistence hasn't changed since the old days.
Takizawa, who is this person? A friend?
He's from my university days. He was bullied and quit soon after, though.
Those words made me remember the painful memories I had in university. I felt like my heart was about to break. Then I heard a voice behind me.
What are you guys doing? It's rude to talk about such vulgar things in public area. Please leave.
Morika,
Huh? We're customers. Are you gonna make your customers leave?
People who make fun of works like that in such a loud voice aren't customers.
I just said the truth because it's lame. What's wrong with that?
Then you should just shut up and leave. That's how adults behave. You're causing trouble for other customers too. You're like a grade schooler.
What? Do you know who we are?
When I looked at the employee card that was around Shogo's neck, I saw the name, Tokimeki Design Office.
We're here on business, scouting for new talent too. You're a real idiot for losing that chance.
Tokimeki Design Office? Oh, I think we worked with you 2 years ago, but the work was so sloppy it was no good. I mean, your company's reputation in the industry is terrible. Well, you can tell from your behavior now.
What? Stop saying things so randomly.
Don't you think you can tell for yourself whether it's random or not? I've heard a rumor that you've been having trouble finding work recently. Your company has such a bad reputation, huh? I was about to ask them for work. That was close. You can't, Tsukimoto-sensei. They're more suitable illustrators for your work.
Tsukimoto-sensei?
The woman who appeared before us was Tsukimoto Sensei, famous writer. She mainly writes fantasy novels and wins various awards every time she publishes a book. I became a big fan of her work when I was a university student. I became an illustrator because I want to work with Tsukimoto Sensei someday.
Tsukimoto-sensei! If you have any work requests, I'd love to work for you.
I won't ask you for work. I don't want to work with someone like that who disrespects other artists.
No.
I don't think it's a good idea to cause a commotion here. A lot of industry people are here at this exhibition.
No way! Hey, let's go!
And so Shogo and the others left like they were running away.
What's wrong with them?
Thank you, Morika. You saved the day.
No, I couldn't forgive them for saying bad things about your work. Oh, by the way, this is Tsukimoto-sensei. I thought I'd introduce her to you today. Nice to meet you. I'm Tsukimoto.
Tsukimoto Sensei, I've been a fan of yours for a long time.
Oh, really? I'm so happy we've been able to meet. Let's work together.
Yes, I look forward to it. And so, the exhibition that went on for several days ended in great success, and all the works we had prepared sold out. Thank you for helping with the cleanup.
I'm doing this because I like it, so don't worry about it.
You're such a nice person. I've been indebted to you for so long now.
But to be honest, if it was someone else, I might not have gone to such lengths. It's because it's you, Shizukushi.
Thank you. You're my #1 fan.
I mean, it's not just the illustrations.
What?
I've liked you for a while now. I'm sorry to say this out of the blue, but I'm serious. Would you like to spend time with me outside of work? I know this is a surprise. I'm sorry, but I'm serious.
I am surprised, but I like you too. I can't believe it.
What?
What do you mean, what?
Is that true?
Yes, you always encouraged me. I found myself falling for you. So if you're okay with it, please go out with me.
I'd love to. I'll definitely make you happy.
Isn't that my line? And so, Chiho and I started going out. As Chiho said, it seems that many people from the industry came to see my exhibition. After that, the company's reputation got even worse.
Damn it! Why is there so little work? Our company has lots of talented employees. I'll check the reviews on the internet. The work is sloppy, the prices are high for the quality, and an attitude of the person in charge is bad. What the hell is this? The reviews are all bad! Damn it! We have to do something to get more work.
President, our client, A Publishing, wants to end the contract.
What? Why?
I don't know. They said something about some exhibition.
That time, whatever. We don't need that kind of client. Go make sales on a different client.
President, the B company that we had an appointment with last week contacted us to say that they wanted to suspend the contract.
Again? If it continues like this, we're in trouble. The sales are not enough.
In addition to the fact that the company was sloppy, many people who were involved came to see the solo exhibition, so it seems that the bad rumors spread quickly. Major clients are pulling out one after another, and the business situation seemed to be quite bad. It seems that they were driven to the point of going out of business. One day, I was having a meeting at Chiyo's company when Shogo showed up.
Oh, there you are! Kento, please! Help me!
Hey, what's this all about?
Your company's on the verge of going out of business. Please, give us some work.
Give you some work? What are you talking about? Our customers are asking me for work.
That's right. There's no way I can ask someone as sloppy as you to do the work.
Please! You're my friend, right?
Friend? I don't remember being your friend. I mean, if you were my friend, you wouldn't make fun of my work and try to use it for yourself. Your idea of a friend is convenient, isn't it?
Please, I'm begging you. You're the only one I can ask.
Morika, could you call the security guard? He's in the way of work.
Understood.
Hey, Kento, please!
After that, Shogo was taken out by the security guard. After that, he tried to somehow rebuild the company and got involved in various businesses. But all of them were half-baked and didn't consider the consumers, so sales didn't seem to grow. In the end, it seems that all of his businesses failed, and his debts just kept increasing. Thanks to Chiyo, I ended up working by admired Tsukimoto-sensei. Tsukimoto-sensei also liked my work, and we still keep in touch. Chiyo, thanks as always.
No problem. I'm your #1 fan.
Actually, the next work I'm going to write is based on Chiyo. I look forward to it.
I'm so happy. I'm looking forward to it.
When I was a university student, I was scared of interacting with people. But now I'm blessed with people, and I'm having a really fun life. I'm going to continue to live my life by cherishing the people around me.
You have no sense. You don't have to do sales.
I was removed from sales after that one comment from Numata. I kept on insisting that it was a joke, but it was no use. After I started getting work as a deposit agent, I started to look out of the window every day and wonder if the work I was doing was really right. I'm Kureshima Togo. I've been in the sales department for many years and have developed numerous business partners as a salesperson, bringing in a large amount of profit for the company. However, my efforts and achievements were never recognized by my boss, Numata Kenzo. This man became my boss only recently. Numata stole credit for my work as his own achievements, flattered the higher-ups, and used me as a stepping stone to become a boss. And he finally got rid of me from sales and took away all of my contracts.
Hand over documents? No need. They'll understand if they read the documents.
Numata repeatedly spoke and acted in a way that looked down on me. I, who was supposed to be an indispensable presence in the company, had become nothing more than a nuisance in Numata's eyes. That day, Numata ordered me to do some paperwork. He pointed at a cardboard box on his desk and coldly told me,
This paperwork is trash, so you can put it all through the shredder.
The cardboard box contained the handover documents I had created. This was clear harassment from Numata towards me.
You're not worthy to be my subordinate. You're just a burden. If you want to resign, go ahead.
I felt as if my own existence had been denied by Numata's cold and sarcastic words. Anger and humiliation filled my heart. I made a decision in my heart. I can't take it anymore. I'm quitting. When I showed the resignation form, Numata gave a sarcastic smile.
You finally turned it in, huh? Seems like you finally found your place.
Thank you for everything. I've been feeling drained since I resigned, so I've been spending my time doing things like cleaning the room. I knew I had to take the first step, but I couldn't. The phone call from my junior, Sawamura Kaito, was exactly what I needed to take that first step. My phone suddenly started ringing, so I took it out and looked at the screen. The name displayed was Sawamura Kaito. It's been a while, senpai, Kaito said in a youthful voice. My junior colleague Kaito has a cheerful and energetic personality, and he's always there to cheer me up. It hasn't been that long since we last saw each other. Is something up? It's already been a week since you left. Oh, that's right. My friend's company has an open job. Would you be willing to help out? What? Kaito must be worried about me. Thanks, Kaito. But are you sure it's okay with you? I asked you because I know about your achievements. I'd been feeling down until now, but Kaito's words made me even more determined to accept this new challenge. Thanks. I'll accept the job. Thank you. I'll let the other party know. When the phone call ended, I felt a sense of relief. I felt that this job would be my next step. On the day of the interview, I couldn't hide my surprise at the grandeur of the hotel. The glass-walled entrance was decorated with luxurious ornaments, and the spacious lobby was spread out before me. The chic interior and glamorous lighting gave me the illusion that I had wandered into another world. This is the hotel where I'll be working? The person who asked Kaito to help with the work was the hotel manager, Uozumi Rino. From what Kaito told me, she's a smart and level-headed person with the leadership to bring an organization together.
Welcome. Can I help you?
My name is Kurishima Togo. I have an appointment for an interview with Uozumi Rino at 3 today.
I understand. Please wait a moment.
After I waited for a while, Uozumi Rino appeared. The way she walked through the hotel lobby was like cutting through the wind, and her posture was that of a professional. Even though we'd never met before, her presence was overwhelming.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Oizumi Rino. Are you the person who came for the interview?
Yes, I am. My name is Kurishima Togo. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise. Then, let's get started with the interview.
I was led to the interview room. I guess Kaito had given them most of the information. The interview was just a simple Q&A session while looking at my resume.
So you were in the sales at your last job. What do you think about working as a receptionist here at this hotel?
I thought about it for a moment before answering. I think that reception work is a tough job that involves direct communication with customers. But it's also a job where you can respond to customers' requests and work to ensure that they can use the hotel comfortably.
So, if you were to work as a receptionist, how would you feel about it?
I was good at communicating with customers even in my sales job, so I think I'd enjoy reception work too. Uozumi looked satisfied with my answer.
Thank you. I am looking forward to your ambitious attitude. Please come in starting tomorrow. Could you sign this contract?
When I heard those words, my enthusiasm for my new job grew even more. The job that Uozumi had assigned me was as a receptionist, and the world of reception work was completely new to me.
My name is Miyano Sakura, and I work as a receptionist at the hotel. So, you are the new person who had been hired.
Sakura was smiling at the reception counter. Her calm atmosphere eased up my nerves. Yes, my name is Kurishima Togo, and I'll be working here from today. Sakura welcomed me with a friendly smile, and then carefully taught me the flow of reception work and the basic rules.
This job requires accurate responses to customers and the ability to make quick and appropriate decisions. I was a little worried at first, but once I got used to it, it's actually quite fun. If there's anything you don't understand, please don't hesitate to ask.
With Sakura's words of encouragement, I welcomed the start of my reception work. It was hard to learn the work, but even more than that, the condescending attitude of the people around me was a bit of an insult to me. Hey, I've seen that guy before. Isn't he the salesperson at that company? Why is he working at the reception desk? Maybe he got fired from his last job. Those cold stares and the things I overheard were like daggers to my heart. Hey, couldn't you have done something else?
Reception work is easy.
While I endured it in my heart, I tried to keep up with the work, straightening my back and working diligently.
Kurashima, can I have a word?
Yes, what is it?
What do you think of a welcome party for new employees? I'll treat you.
Her light-hearted question took me by surprise, but I was also filled with happiness. Of course I want to go! Even though it was called a welcome party for new employees, it was just me and Miyano. We were drinking alone in a bustling store.
Hey, Kurashima, this is delicious! Garlic chips!
No, I have to work tomorrow, so...
How about this then?
The snacks Miyano recommended were things like onion rings and blue cheese, which all leave a smell behind the next day. I took the menu away from her, and we toasted together.
Is the job hard?
Well, how is it for you?
It's tough. Reception work gets my feet all swollen up, and my face muscles get sore from smiling. And you can't go to the toilet, so I stop drinking water, and that makes my skin dry out, and I get pimples, and I can't get a boyfriend.
I was scared of her as she was spilling out her guts, and I decided to change the subject. What do you do to refresh on your days off?
I like to travel. Ever since I was little, I've always liked to go to places I've never been before, meet new people, and see the local culture.
That sounds nice. It sounds like you can relax.
Next time I go, I'll buy you a souvenir.
Miyano laughed. The next day...
Hey, how long do you have to keep me waiting? Don't you know the phrase, time is money?
I'm sorry. This procedure is taking a little longer than we expected. The customer standing in front of me looked dissatisfied. Seeing this, I felt my own inexperience. Then Miyano, who was standing next to me, smiled and called out to her.
I'm terribly sorry to keep you waiting. We're just about to process your request, so please wait a little longer.
With Miyano's help, I managed to get the procedure underway. Her precise advice and skill made me keenly aware of the complexity of reception work. As I stood at the reception counter at the end of the day, I was lost in thought about my job. Dealing with customers, managing reservations, responding to inquiries, all of these are the first points of contact with customers. You could say that reception work is the face of the hotel. I realized how important the reception work was, and how much of an impact my role had on the hotel's customer satisfaction. Alright, I'll do my best tomorrow too. The sunlight streaming in through the window was pouring down on the reception counter, and the hotel's reception work was being carried out as usual that day. However, today the other employees were looking at me strangely. They were sighing and saying, "He's got a bad expression." And I realized why this was happening today. The tall, foreign guest approached the reception counter. The other employees looked at him with expressions of curiosity and interest. They must have been imagining how I would react. "Excuse me, I have an appointment with Tanaka." The foreign guest spoke to me in fluent English. Perhaps it was because I was in Japan. I could tell that he was speaking slowly and clearly to me out of consideration. "Welcome. An appointment with Tanaka. I'll show you the way." At that moment, the other employees around us looked surprised. I think they were expecting me to make a mistake with the foreign customer. But I defied their expectations and showed the foreign customer around with a dignified attitude. The employees watching the scene were so flustered that it was almost amusing. Meanwhile, Miyano was talking to an old lady next to us.
I was invited to a delicious meal yesterday. Thank you. If you come this way next time, please stop by and enjoy yourself.
I'm glad you enjoyed. If I ever go to Tochigi, I'll definitely come and visit you.
I'm sure it was in Japanese, but I have no idea what she was saying. I was more surprised by Miyano's ability. That day, I was engaged in my usual reception work, a job that requires flexibility, but I polished my skills day by day with my experience and past sales skills. Then suddenly, a visitor appeared. When I saw him, I felt a knot in my stomach. That person. Numata. The very person who had harassed me and made me determined to quit my job. "Welcome. How can I help you?" While I was speaking politely, I was filled with hatred inside. Numata was glaring at me with a sarcastic expression.
I wondered where you went, but I never imagined you falling into such a low job.
I take pride in working here. The reception desk is an important role as the face of the hotel. Numata let out a sigh of exasperation with a look of contempt on his face.
You haven't changed at all. It's a job that suits a pathetic loser like you.
Excuse me, is there anything wrong?
I guess our exchange of words must have seemed like trouble. Miyano called out to us.
Well, I was thinking of using this hotel for my next business trip. It's quite nice.
Thank you.
Numata seemed pleased with himself and started to talk proudly, as if he no longer had any interest in me. When I looked at Miyano apologetically, she was giving me the thumbs up, as if to say, "I got this," and I thanked her in my heart. In the evening, it was getting late, and there were fewer customers, so I apologized for Numata. "I'm sorry about earlier. I'm sorry for causing you trouble."
It's okay. There are lots of troublesome customers like that. I'm used to it. He looked tired, so I just stepped in.
That's true, but it's my job, so I can't cause you trouble.
It's important to be flexible and adapt to the situation. If you don't understand, lend me your face for a bit.
After that, I was taken to a bar again, and as the drinks went down, I told her about my time at my old workplace. And after I told her about how I decided to quit because of Numata's treatment...
Good boy, good boy. You're working hard.
Huh? Miyano must have been drunk. She began petting my head like I was a dog.
Good boy, good boy, good boy.
Mercy! This person's definitely drunk! For a moment, my heart fluttered with sweet anticipation, but then the pain began to intensify. My neck hurt from having my head patted around, and I came to work. The lobby was filled with people. Noisy voices and hurried footsteps filled the air, and I could see people moving around in a panic. What on earth is going on? Staff were surrounding an old woman. Apparently, she had slipped and fallen on the stairs. She was lying on the ground, holding her leg and grimacing in pain.
Are you okay?
Does it hurt?
Voices were flying everywhere, and the staff hurriedly began to administer first aid. Among them, Miyano was the one who appeared to be the most calm.
It's okay. Just breathe slowly.
Her appearance was like that of a professional medic.
Is there any pain? Is it your leg? How about your head? I'll put some ice on it.
The staff and I were struggling to calm the chaos in the lobby, and to ensure the safety of the elderly, we also needed to calm the worried guests. Everyone, please be calm. There has been an accident, so for your safety, please return to your rooms.
The staff are dealing with the situation, so please be assured.
Eventually, the situation calmed down, and the elderly was able to return to her room in peace. The lobby was filled with smiles of relief.
Good morning, Kurashima. It's been quite the hectic morning.
Good morning indeed. We exchanged greetings once again. As she said, it was a hectic day. That man came again.
Hey, I'm here, Kurashima!
Numata came to the reception desk with a smirk. It seemed that he came to consult with a client he stole from me, but I noticed one strange thing. Numata, isn't the interpreter coming?
Huh? What do you mean?
The client is Antoine Vernon of Vernon International, right? He's French, so I thought an interpreter would be necessary. Oh, did the person in charge change over there too?
Hey, don't joke around! You didn't hire an interpreter, did you? And the emails we've been exchanging so far have been in fluent Japanese!
That's because I've been translating and transcribing the content of the emails so that they're easy for the team to understand. But even after I left, weren't the emails in English or French?
What? Come to think of it, I've been getting a lot of spam in English lately.
What?
Anyway, they're your client, so you deal with them.
I've already resigned, so if you make a bigger fuss than this, I'll have to call the security guards. As a sense of tension filled the hotel lobby, the hotel manager, Uozumi, appeared. When she saw Numata, she walked over to him with a light step. Numata seemed a little confused by her presence.
It's been a while, hasn't it, Numata?
Uozumi? You were also working at this hotel?
Yes, I was forced to quit because of your harassment.
Numata's expression hardened. I couldn't hide my surprise at Uozumi's words.
After this incident, I will be exercising my authority and ban you from entering the hotel from now on.
Numata tried to argue, but Uozumi's eyes showed her unwavering determination. Numata couldn't say anything in response to that. I called out to Vernon, who was left behind in the unfolding story. Excuse me, but may I have a moment of your time? At Uozumi's instruction, I led Vernon to a quiet room away from the lobby. By any chance, do you speak French? Yes, I can speak a little French. I studied abroad when I was a student, and I'm still learning it. That's wonderful! We've been communicating through an interpreter up until now, but it's very nice to be able to speak directly. Actually, I've been corresponding with you all this time. Vernon was delighted to learn that I was a former business partner. He was unable to say goodbye to me in person because he was taken away by Numata. I'm sorry that this deal has failed, but if you're here, I'll continue to use this hotel. Thank you very much. We look forward to seeing you again. In the end, Numata's negotiations with the client ended in failure. It was probably something that was obvious even before they started. Numata's company was banned from the hotel, and Numata was made to take responsibility and transferred to a different region. Apparently, other employees also made complaints about his power harassment. I heard from Kaito that at his new place of work, he's working alone in a warehouse with no colleagues or subordinates. Hey Kaito, the reason why you introduced me to the company... Numata took all the credit for himself, even though Uozumi was the one who was doing everything. And he treated Uozumi like she was useless and got her fired. I couldn't forgive him for that. So when you got into the same kind of trouble, I couldn't stand it. I see. You're really talented, so I was confident that you would do well at Uozumi's company. So I introduced you to her. Thanks. Thanks to you, I didn't have to become a NEET. This workplace has also been purified. I was working at the reception desk and looked at with discriminatory eyes, but after I started dealing with foreigners, the way the other employees looked at me changed. And Uozumi told me this.
The decision has been made to launch an internal sales department. I'd like you to join the team.
Me?
I highly value your language skills and sales experience, and your sales experience are very high valued. Your presence is essential for the development of the business.
I decided to accept the opportunity while thanking Uozumi. When I told Vernon that I would no longer be working as a receptionist at the hotel, he gave me an unexpected response. He said that he wanted to hear what I had to say as a business partner, and gave me a positive response. I felt as if my hard work had paid off. On the other hand, Miyano, my senior colleague at the reception desk, was told that she would be transferred to a different department, just like me, but she said she would continue working at the reception desk. Apparently, she gained her confidence back by working with me. I respect her decision, and in my heart, I was developing feelings other than that. As the busy day came to an end and the lobby quieted down as people left, I summoned up my courage and approached Miyano. Thank you for everything, Miyano.
It's been a whirlwind. Good work.
Before I leave, I want to say one thing. I cleared my throat to relax my nerves. Sakura, I like you. Through this job, I've come to realize how wonderful you are. Will you stay with me from now on?
Me?
She was clearly shaken, but in the end, she looked at me as if she had given up.
I like you too, Togo.
Yes!
Hey, be quiet!
With a loud smack, my head was spinning and I could see the stars for a moment. And my relationship with Sakura began. Although it was a short period of time, we were together every day at the reception desk, and our mutual presence became something pleasant. One day, at a cafe on a holiday, soft sunlight was streaming into the shop, and a calm atmosphere was in the air. We were looking at brochures.
Hey, where do you think would be a good place to go on a trip?
Where would you like to go? It's our first trip together, so I want to go somewhere special.
Should we go overseas? With you, we could go anywhere in the world.
With you, we won't have any troubles with any Japanese dialects.
We're so good together.
Yeah,
Going around the world isn't a dream then.
that's a bit... Looking at Sakura, we might actually do that one day. I thought she was cute and stroked her head like she had done to me one day.
Wasn't that lovely? Like and subscribe for more videos. See you again!